come spend the day with us at the Science Center. So y'all, it's been about 20 years, maybe a little bit more since I've been to the Science Center. I don't think I've been here since I was in elementary school, but I seen online that the Science Center was having a community day and it was absolutely free. So I picked up my niece and I got my son and we headed over. Because it was a free event, you know, it brought the whole city out. So it was jam-packed. So we had to try to enjoy each exhibit to the best of our abilities. But y'all, the kids still had a good time. I really enjoyed this. I think one of my favorite parts about this is that the kids had to keep asking me questions. What is this? What does this mean? So it was kind of like an opportunity for me to kind of be their little teacher. I'm like, oh, check me out. I'm really doing it up. But we had fun. So as y'all can see, we started off with the space exhibit. The kids, they love, well, my son, should I say, he loved the solar system. That's his thing. So he had a ball over here. We got a chance to get like an up close and personal look at what some of the planets actually look like on this little machine, y'all. And they was loving it. This is the sun. I just thought this was so cool. I don't know. We usually go to do like activities where the kids run around and jump, but this was like a learning thing and they were having a good time. It was something new, a new experience. One thing I did not like is that I said, y'all, it was jam-packed in here. So we had to wait in line for everything. And as y'all know, my son is on the spectrum and waiting in line is not his thing. But the Science Center is autism friendly because all of the exhibits, mostly all of the exhibits are interactive. So my baby got a chance to touch things and run around and move stuff around. You know, all he wanted to his little heart gave out. Now, by far, this Earth, Wind, and Weather exhibit was the kids' favorite exhibit. We spent the most time over here. I think it was because this one, it was the most interactive. Now, y'all, this is an actual tornado. I thought this was so cool. The kids thought it was cool. My niece, she couldn't believe it. She was like, oh my gosh, how did they get it to stay in there? I mean, I don't know. I like the fact that they were just so curious about everything that was going on. In this area, you pretty much got to touch everything, feel everything, look at everything. And I just really love watching my niece and my son interact. Like, you know how you got a cousin that's not really your cousin? It's really like your sibling. That's these two. Both of them are the only child. And my niece, she even calls my son her brother. And I think it's just so sweet. It just melted my heart. So just even looking at them interact together and play with each other, it just, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I always say, like, if I don't ever have a daughter, I will be okay because I got my niecey poo. That's my baby. So, yeah, this is our time at the Science Center. The kids had a ball. We did get a free, ticket to come back because the lines were so long. So, yeah, we will definitely be using that. We'll come back on a day when it's less crowded.